What if the reason they stopped valuing you wasn't because you lacked something, but because you gave too much, too soon? Your endless kindness, constant presence, unwavering support became the very reason they began to look through you instead of at you. You answered midnight calls, forgave without pause, smiled through pain, and showed up with open hands and an open heart. You believed that being good meant being available, that love meant saying yes, that loyalty would return if you gave it long enough without asking for anything back. But deep down, something shifted, a quiet ache you couldn't name. Messages went seen but unanswered. Celebrations passed unremembered. A gap grew between your effort and their response. They didn't reject you all at once. They simply faded, grew comfortable, and the more you gave, the more they expected, until your energy became background noise and your love an assumption. The Stoics teach that we cannot control others' actions, but we can control what, and to whom, we offer. Epictetus reminded us to attach only to what lies within our power, our heart, our time, our presence. These are sacred currency, handed out freely to those who haven't earned them. They lose their value, not because you're worthless, but because abundance without reverence turns into waste. You don't need to harden your heart or build walls no one can scale. You do need to be deliberate. Guard your energy as if it were your final breath, not a free supply. Learn the difference between being kind and being consumed, between being open and being used. This isn't bitterness or revenge, it's clarity. It's moving forward with quiet strength, refusing to hand yourself away in the name of connection, and reclaiming the self-respect of someone who knows they are rare. If you've ever felt taken for granted, overlooked, or drained by people who only call when they need something, this message is for you. Let's walk this road together, back to your center. Breathe, stay with me, and let's begin. 1. Stop mistaking kindness for self-erasure. There's a fine line between kindness and self-erasure. At first, your friendliness feels like strength, a secret key to acceptance. You say yes to be dependable, make yourself available to be valued. But slowly, you disappear beneath your own availability. You become background noise, a fixture instead of a person. When you never say no, answer every call, rearrange your life to fix someone else's chaos, you're not showing strength, you're broadcasting fear. The fear of rejection, of being forgotten, of no longer mattering. But Stoicism warns that fearing loss is surrendering our peace. Living chained to others' approval is denying our own agency. Practice this. Pause before you say yes. Let silence stretch. Ask, have they earned this access to me? If not, say no clearly and without guilt. You are not furniture, not disposable. Your time, energy, and presence are sacred currency. Spend them wisely. 2. Giving without being asked destroys your value. The moment you give everything, without invitation, without being asked, you become invisible. You pour out your love, energy, and sacrifices before others even know they need them. The result? Silence instead of gratitude, distance instead of warmth. Your devotion becomes invisible because people value only what they must work for. Imagine water in a desert, life-saving when scarce, taken for granted when flooding your feet day after day. People don't thank the flood. Likewise, giving too soon and too often teaches them you're easy to overlook. Practice this. Hold your gift until asked. Let others do the work to reach you. When someone finally asks for your presence, they'll honor it because they earned it. 3. No boundaries invites invasion. People don't decide to disrespect you all at once. They test you, one unspoken boundary at a time. A joke at your expense you laugh off, a canceled plan you shrug away, favors you grant reluctantly. Those cracks widen into canyons, swallowing your dignity in silence. When you bend to keep the peace, you send a message. You can push me. I won't stop you. Plans get canceled without apology. Your voice is drowned out when you need to speak. Your help is exploited but never reciprocated. Practice this. Learn to say, I can't do that right now. Enforce a boundary even if it feels uncomfortable. You may be labeled cold, but that discomfort is control slipping from their hands. Your self-respect is worth the momentary conflict. 4. Constant availability makes you invisible.